fight, to warm his arms up, to warm his mind up, and look for more combinations from Ryan Garcia as the fight goes on.
A couple left hands landing there for Lopez, who does not appear to be intimidated at all from the flash.
Well, Lopez is going to show everyone that he's going to be a pesky fighter. He's going to be a pesky demeanor towards Garcia. He's going to be there. He's not going to run. He's not going to try to avoid anything. He's going to try to make those exchanges to get something in.
Go back of the head.
Whoa, he nearly went down at the
You feel busy? Jab, jab, jab. Keep close, jab, jab, jab.
Combinations come because I think it's to his disadvantage.
Oh, good one, too. Straight right hand on the button from Garcia.
And Lopez took it well, but he did grab. He was smart enough to hold on for a second or two.
Can't eat too many more of those, Lopez. Oh, there's one right on the ear.
You see the distance of Ryan Garcia. He's measuring with the left hand, and then he comes over the top with the straight right. That's the punch that's going to be effective. If Lopez doesn't find any way to get through that, he's going to be in trouble as the fight goes on.
I can tell you this, it is extremely loud inside this event center. 99% of the people here cheering for Ryan Garcia.
Let him out. Suéltelo, suéltelo. Jose, suéltelo, Jose.
Ryan Garcia has an old soul and a young body. He rolls with that shoulder not to get hit inside, and that's a really veteran move.
Oh, good uppercut. Lopez rattled a little bit. He may be ready to go. Garcia let his hands fly. Another right hand. Uppercut misses. Lopez needs to put his hands up, and he's down.
That's a great combination by Garcia, letting his hands go and not stopping until he gets him down.
8. Quiere
He
seguir.
barely made the round.
Quiere seguir. ¿Está bien?
The count.
Hey, don't bend your head down.
And that's the end of the round.
The bell saved him out of this round.
And there's Oscar De La Hoya, the golden boy, who says to Eddie Reynoso, hey man, This is because of you.
Look, he has a veteran, he has a respected coach in his corner, and he got the right information, and he delivered on that.
So Ryan Garcia with his 15th knockout. He's 18-0. The sky is the limit. He's mentioned some big names that he wants. He's mentioned Gervonta Davis. Is that something you want to see sooner than later?
I want to see, after this performance, I want to see that before the year's end. Maybe one more fight where both guys are sharing the spotlight, and then let's go right in. Because that performance and that poise from a 20-year-old, I mean, I'm a late boomer. I didn't start looking like that. Maybe another million.
So Lopez made it out of the round, but then after talking to the doctors and the cornerman, Jack Reese saying, that will do it.
No mas. No mas.
And the winner, and still undefeated, Ryan Garcia. The proud papa gets the win for his newborn daughter, Riley Garcia, born just last week. Let's make it official now. Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 3 minutes, round number 2. Lopez elects not to continue. His corner requests this bout come to a halt. Therefore, referee Jack Reese stops the contest for your winner by KO victory. He is still undefeated. The fighting pride of the high desert, King Ryan Garcia.
I'll tell you what, Bernard, I don't think this arena is going to be able to hold him much longer. What, 4,000 fans? I think next time we see him headlining a card, it's going to be somewhere bigger, maybe like the Los Angeles Forum.
It had to. I mean, this is, I'm pretty sure it's more tickets could have been sold for this, but it's sold out. But, you know, to stay humble and hungry is a really, really challenging thing, especially a young fighter to have a big, bright future in front of him.
You know, things have changed so much from your heyday, Bernard. You don't have to worry about social media. He thinks, listen, I'm not just a fighter, I'm a brand now, and getting followers is just as important, almost, as getting wins. More on that a little later on, but right now we go into the ring, and LZ Granderson with Garcia.
What's up, Todd? What's up, Ryan Garcia? What a performance tonight. This is your second consecutive stoppage. What has changed in your training? What has changed in your approach?
I mean, I want to first thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. I think what changed for this training camp, I mean, nothing changed. I'm training with Eddie Reynoso, one of the best trainers in the world right now. I mean, my improvements are even going to get better and better. My fights are going to get better and better, and the competition is going to get better, and I'm going to be ready for it.
Speaking of better competition, there's been a lot of chatter within your circle as well as outside of your circle about you being ready this year for a championship bout. Did you do what you need to do tonight to prove that you are indeed ready?
Well, I'm showing everybody that I need to put up the competition, because, you know, the more I get better, the opposition has to get better. And do I think I'm ready for a world title this year? Hell yes. Let's go. And also, I want to say something to the Mayweather camp that keeps running their mouth, man. Don't worry, you get your fights up and I will whoop your ass anywhere. Let's do it. I ain't intimidated by Mayweather. Nobody could intimidate me.
Well, you certainly weren't intimidated by the moment. Now, we paid attention, obviously, to your power, but your opponent only landed 7 punches. Can you talk a little bit about your defense tonight?
I mean, that's the one thing with Eddie that we're working on every day, and I watch Canelo do it. You've seen how much he improved over the years. I'm just learning from the best. So the more and more I train with my brother right here, the more we're going to get better.
We have a monitor over here. I want you to lead us to exactly what happened leading up to the moment in which the fight was stopped.
I just caught him with that right hand over the top. He kept ducking his head, and I just smacked him wherever he went. Boom! It's like the Cobra bag. It just, everywhere I went for it.
At which point did you know he was in trouble?
The first round, when I started letting my hands go, because I was going to try to work on some punches, but then I'm like, man, I'm going to start hitting him. And then that's when I knew I could get him.
You're fantastic, but the guy next to you is fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Canelo, this is your guy. He was very impressive tonight. What did you see that really made you so happy?
No, a mí me tiene muy impresionado. Es un muchacho que aprende, que le gusta el boxeo, que le gusta aprender. Y lo muestra en las peleas. Eso es más difícil en un peleador cuando lo haces en el gimnasio y no lo haces en una pelea. Él lo hace en el gimnasio y lo hace en la pelea. Entonces, para mí, es el mejor prospecto que hay ahorita en el boxeo.
He's learning a lot, and I'm very impressed because he's the kind of fighter who he does what he does in the ring. There's a lot of fighters who can't do that, but he does what he does in the gym, and he did that tonight, and I think that he's the best prospect today.
As you know, he's not just popular in the ring, he's popular outside of the ring. You're a superstar, he's a budding superstar. What advice do you give him about having a proper balance?
No, mira, cada quien tiene su camino, ¿no? Él sabe lo que tiene que hacer, él tiene que mantenerse enfocado en lo que tiene que hacer, tiene que enfocarse en el boxeo, que eso es lo suyo, es lo que lo va a hacer grande, es lo que lo va a hacer una superestrella, y creo que tiene muchos fanáticos y eso ya lo está haciendo una superestrella.
He needs to focus. Everyone has their path, and he needs to focus on boxing. He already has a lot of fans, but he needs to focus on boxing.
Oscar, I asked you before the fight if you thought Ryan Garcia was ready for a championship bout. After tonight, what are your thoughts?
What do you guys think? Is he ready? He's on his way. He's on his way, and look, he proved it again tonight. There's a lot of fans that want to see him win that world title, and believe me, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner than later.
Sooner or later. When are we gonna see you back in the ring? Sooner or later?
Hopefully I fight on the undercard of my guy right here, May 4th. Canelo versus Jacobs. But, you know, wherever my destiny takes me, that's where I'll fight. I want to spend time with my new baby, Riley. I love my daughter. I did this one for you, baby. And all the other fights for you are for you, baby.
Fantastic. Congratulations tonight. Ryan Garcia, everybody. Back to you, Todd.
All right, LZ, how about that 1-2 combination? Ryan Garcia and Canelo Alvarez. He wants to fight again as soon as May 4th. Would you throw him back in the fray that quickly?
Well, I would look at first what's out there, and if it has to wait, it'll wait. But you know, right now, he can go. I wouldn't mind throwing him back in right now because he's ready.
So if a title fight does happen later this year, he obviously would have at least one fight